Hello, a day with Caleb. We are back in the pickups corner, the pickups room, and we have some movies from Josh. These were acquired when Josh was going through all his movies to purge for the McKay's video, which was weeks, months ago. But now we're back, we're settled in, and we can go through these movies that I picked up from Josh. There are some show kind of upgrades we'll talk about, but let's dive in to all the movies that we worked out a deal that I acquired from Josh. The promotion Sean William Scott and John C. Riley. That looks interesting. Then this is an upgrade from VHS. Johnny Dangerously. Another upgrade from VHS. Heathers. Winona Ryder. Christian Slater. Shannon Doherty. A double feature, The Taking of Pelham 123 and Runaway Train. I think this is a remake before the other remake, because I have the original, and the original doesn't star Vincent D'Onofrio. Then Runaway Train was an upgrade from VHS. The Stepford Wives, the original, not the Nicole Kidman. Who directed the Byron Forbes. Catherine Ross starred in. So that's cool to have the original Stepford Wives. Then this isn't part of the Madagascar set. I wish it was. I have the complete Madagascar collection, or so I thought. It has all the films. It has the short movies. It has Penguins, the movie. It has all of it in one set. But this did not come with that. The Penguins of Madagascar. So I don't know. They did like the Christmas special. There's a bunch of them in there. I wonder why this was excluded from that. Another upgrade from VHS, Malibu's Most Wanted with Jamie Kennedy. He was funny when we met him years ago in New Jersey. Monster Mania. We met most of the Screamcast there, or that later that year at Fanboy, or a couple years later, Henry Winkler. We would meet in MegaCon. I have a whole playlist celebrities I've met. If you want to dive into that, I think we're on part 14. I think 14 was just released, so go check those out after this video if you want to. Richard Gere in Red Corner did not have at all. For some reason I thought I had it on VHS, but I did not. This just looked very interesting. Subway, Christopher Lambert. It just looked very intriguing. I don't know what it is about it, but it looked cool. Then Debs Special Edition. Evil is so totally busted. Back when movies used to have taglines. I guess they kind of still do. It's just not as prominent. Conan the Barbarian, the remake with Jason Momoa, before Jason Momoa became an action star. Born on the Battlefield. Then this is really cool. Transformers, the Ultimate 5-movie collection. I've been trying to get this for a long time. Had the movies mostly on DVD, but I did the whole printed case thing, and then I have a couple on Steelbook. I think 2 and 3 maybe were on Steelbook, or maybe 2 and 4. I would have to look. And then the first Transformers, I have the DVD special edition where the case transforms into a Transformers. So I'm going to keep all those, but the rest of the movies that I had either on DVD or Blu-ray, I pulled and traded them into McKay's. So now we have all the Transformers in one slim Blu-ray case, which is great. This was another printed case I have on Blu-ray, but this is DVD. So I'll probably add the two and keep this case, of course. Bo Derek, Julie Andrews, and Dudley Moore. The Swarm I've been wanting to see for quite some time. What is it, 60s, 70s? Technically 78, but I guess kind of the 80s craziness with these disaster movies like Towering Inferno, because I think that was 70s. Poseidon, I think that was also 70s. This technically is 70s, so. Then Super Dave. Then this is a VHS upgrade. Casino Royale, the like James Bond kind of parody movie. It has Peter Sellers, Orson Welles, Woody Allen, a good cast of comedians. Steve McQueen, The Blob, have that on VHS, so that's an upgrade there. This I've been wanting to see. I don't think I haven't seen many positive reviews, but M. Night Shyamalan, Knock at the Cabin, and Dave Bautista, my guy there, have met him a couple times. I wanted to see his performance in this. I first met him in, it was kind of Walker Stalker's like other convention, Heroes and Villains, and they had a lot of the people from the first Guardians film. Dave Bautista was there. Michael Rooker, I've met hundreds of, not hundreds, but multiple times. He was there. The grandpa from the movie was there. Sean Gunn, was there. I'm trying to think who else. So I got all those signed. So I met Dave Bautista. And then Bautista was at Spookalla. He did a panel. So I was just kind of listening to the panel. We were about to go. And then he walked out and walked right by me as I was filming and gave me a look like, I know you're filming, but I'm going to keep going. Because he could break me in half. So I've seen Bautista a couple times, so I wanted to check that out. Then by A&E's biography, Will Smith. I heard that this packs a slap. He will never get rid of that stain. Slapping Chris Rock like that. On a joke, of all things. Anyway. Then we have Stranger Things Season 2. This was part of a 4-year consideration 4-pack. It had The Crown. It had Orange is the New Black. glow, and I had this. Josh wanted to keep glow, I wanted to keep this, and we'll try and sell the other two. I don't know if we will, but cool to have this, because this is really hard to get right now on physical media. The first one is like everywhere. You can get that no problem. Under $20, probably under 15, probably under 10, like at a thrift store or something. But season 2 is really hard to find for a good price. Then we have The Witches, the remake with Anne Hathaway. Want to check that out. Probably the CGI is not going to be great, but I did want to see that. The first Witches scared me to death as a kid. That probably won't. The CGI might scare me, but the movie itself probably won't. Needed this. Curse of the Pink Panther had a printed case, so I needed the original case. Then, let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now we have Dolph Lundgren in The Punisher. For those that don't know, Dolph did The Punisher, was it the 70s or 80s? 89. So the late 80s, right before we struck it off with, Blade, Spider-Man, X-Men. Dolph was Punisher. I think this was after Masters of the Universe. Comment down below. I'm pretty sure it is. Then we have Slugs. This looked intriguing. Very intriguing. Slugs. Then Gene Wilder, Funny About Love. It kind of reminds me of, is it Running Out of Time? That also has a clock and I think it has a baby on the cover. Could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's what happened. The original Invasion of the Body Snatchers had that on VHS, so this is an upgrade. Then we have Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Very cool movie. I have this in the Warner Brothers special edition box sets. Some are VHS, but most of them are the Snapper case DVDs. And inside I have a book. What's this? Not Gene Kelly. He's like something Kelly. This guy right here. I wonder if it says on the back. It's like Jim Kelly. Yes. This guy right here, Jim Kelly, he signed the inside of this book that's in that set. So that's pretty cool. But I believe that is a VHS. So I wanted to add this to that, which I thought would be pretty cool. And it is cool to have that. And The Exorcist I took to Fanboy, the book, and I got Riley, what's her name, to sign that book. Oh, why can't I remember her name? From The Exorcist. Anyway, comment down below. Blair? Is it? Josh obviously would know in 1 second. It's escaping me right now. Not Mary Blair, no. Comment down below. what her name is. She plays Riley in the film. Then we have season 2 and season 3 of Doom Patrol. Somehow, well, I got way long time ago, probably 2, 3, 4 years ago, I got Doom Patrol on Blu-ray at the Zebulon Road Goodwill. Dave was with us, and then, I wouldn't get anything for a long time. Didn't really have any Black Friday deals to speak of to get any of these. Then randomly, a couple weeks ago, I got season 4 on DVD at Goodwill. I think that was a short that I did. I don't think that was a full video. But Josh was going to trade season 2 and 3 in, and I said, hey, I need those. Primarily because Brendan Fraser is the big robot guy. The voice, I think he does some face stuff as well, but I believe there's another guy who does the stunts. Because Brendan, he kind of dedicated his body, put his body on the line for the Mummy films. Then he really got, he was kind of holding on with duct tape at the end of that. So, he tries not to do any physical stunts anymore. From what I remember, I could be wrong, but I believe somebody else does the stunts. But this is kind of Wizard of Oz-esque inspired. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of more out there. But I decided to check those 2 seasons out. Then I had the Wonder Woman box set, which at first I thought maybe was affected by the Warner Brothers disc rot, but these discs were made in Mexico, so no fear of that. But they were flipper discs, which I do not like at all. It was a cool case, it was a box, but these are all re-released, and they're all single-sided disc. All the discs are mint. When were these released? 2017. So as I drop them, so season 3. Let me make sure that's okay. Yep. Season 2 and season 1. It would be cool to have the box set, but I want them minty. I want single disc. I want, no threat of disc rot or scratches or anything. Flipper disc, there's a bigger chance of scratches. So I went this route, opting, since there's only 3 seasons, just to have them separate. I kind of did the opposite with this one, though. The Incredible Hulk, the complete series, I had season 4 and 5 were like this slim case, but 1, 2, and 3 were almost this size individually. Each one of them were about like that. So, to save room, opted for the slim, sleek box set. They're all together now. They were kind of all spread out throughout the collection. Now they're all in one box set, so that's great. I don't think this has the movies, but I do have the movies in another set. I think I have 2 in one set, and then one's by itself. I think the death of the Incredible Hulk. So that's cool. Some cool pickups from Josh. Thank you, Josh, for letting us work out a deal so I could have these movies in the collection. Like, subscribe, share with the movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.